Welcome to the show tonight. It's Dave and Anona live on Facebook and YouTube.
I'm so glad you picked this song. This is one of my favorite songs these days.
It's Marion Hill. This is Down, and we like to feature all kinds of new music on this show. Coming up in a couple weeks, next Friday night, we have P. Goods on the show, and you don't know him yet, but you are going to know him. He's an amazing rapper.
Isn't that a cute name?
P. Goods.
So handsome.
Stands for Plenty Good. In a moment about
Yay.
people who can pull your teeth without even being a dentist in some states.
Okay, please.
It's my nightmare. But first, Jimmy Fallon. This is true story. Really cool. He was a graduate of the class of 1992 in upstate New York. He donated $100,000 to the art department there at his old alma mater.
I can't love this man anymore. I mean, honestly, my love is to you. I can't give him any more love. Because my husband.
In exchange for that $100,000, the principal has agreed to waive all his disciplinary actions that happened, expunge all of his record.
And
so
I believe there to be many.
Yes, of course there is. Okay, so I got a question for you really quick here.
What's up?
Let me go to this picture here really quick.
Ask away.
Okay, you see the picture of the girl up here on the screen really quick? Can you get a good look at her?
She kind of looks like Mandy Moore.
A little bit. She's a tiny little thing.
Yeah. Well,
And,
back in the day, Mandy Moore.
And you never want to underestimate the bag of crazy that tiny drunk women possess.
Oh, no. Is she drunk?
Well, look at her. She's stumbling all
I
around.
don't know. She could be dancing. I mean, it's a still. She could be doing some kind of weird, Jim Morrison type thing.
Right. Okay, so this, what I'm about to play for you right now is I've got this viral video. It's gone completely viral. These drunk women, fully dressed to the nines in Austin on 6th Street. We've been there many times partying.
How old is that girl? She can't be more than
she's probably
drinking age.
Who cares how old she is? Here's the thing is, these women were talking smack. They get into it. The nicest dressed woman is the one that actually starts the fighting with that girl's friend. And watch what this girl does, even though the police intervene and pepper spray the lot of them while it's all going on.
All right, bring it on.
All right, you ready for this?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to play this because I'm giving you a little bit of...
Because I can't picture it. You got to,
No, you got to see it.
You got to see it.
All right, here it comes. Here's the fight in Austin on 6th Street. Okay, so they're having at it.
Jeez, what a disaster.
She jumps in. The girl in sequence, her top's coming off.
Oh, jeez.
And she's catching the worst of it.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Okay, here comes the pepper spray in just a second.
Pepper spray?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so right about...
So they can't get these women off each other?
No, they're just going at it. She's like pulling her friend off. And so right about here, you're going to see the pepper spray come in just a second. So the girl in the sequence is doing okay, but her top is off, right? So it's very classy.
Right.
And that crazy
Oh, my goodness, look at her hair.
Crazy little white chick has not given up.
Ay.
Okay, here we go. Now she's trying to
How do the other people get into it? How do you get into stuff like that?
She's pulling it off. Here's the pepper spray. They get pepper sprayed.
No.
She takes a break, and then she goes right back to it.
Oh, my goodness. Texan. They're tough. What are you going to do? I know plenty of Texans.
Oh, my gosh. It's been a long time since I've seen a good fight on 6th Street in Austin.
Let me just say something.
That's all I gotta say.
I know that we're badass here in New England, but these Texan people.
They're crazy.
Not to mess with.
And the girls all
Between his ex-girlfriends, all the stories I got to listen to them people, and then the people he beat up in Texas.
I didn't beat up people, first of all.
He beat up people in Texas. And then all the people I know that live in Texas. I love you, Denise. I would never break your heart.
Right.
I should say that. I don't want her coming after me. So.
Right. Okay, so NASA just announced also that they have found 7 planets orbiting around a dwarf star.
Okay.
That's true.
All right. Well,
very,
all right.
Very cool story right there. So I don't know which dwarf star that was. There's only one I can think of. But nonetheless.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible joke. I'm going straight to hell for that one. But, what?
I don't know. This is really. I'd like to know more about this. I'm really interested.
What,
I didn't get a chance
star?
to see all the stuff yesterday. I guess the Today Show had a really great,
the
show
whole thing
about
on
it. Yeah.
Apparently, like 3 of the planets could be inhabitable if we could get there in less than 39 light years. Like, that's how long it takes to get there at light speed, just FYI.
39, so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I might be old enough.
We can't even go light speed yet, so it's going to take a long time for that to happen.
But that'll happen soon.
Okay, so this is actually something they're considering in many states. I read about this the other day and made me want to talk to our personal dentist and official dentist of the show, Dr. Nadia. But they're allowing people who are not full-on dentists, accordingly, to be able to pull teeth. And we have Dr. Nadia on the phone right now, as a matter of fact. Welcome to the show, Nadia.
Well, hello. How are you?
I'm good. So something they're going over here in Massachusetts is they're allowing, or they have it on the books where they're trying to allow people who aren't full-fledged dentists to yank teeth out of our
This
heads.
is so scary to me.
Well, there is a bill that is proposed about that, and what they are trying to say is that they are trying to say that we have a shortage of dentists here in Massachusetts, and to increase the accessibility of patients to dental care, they are going to get somebody who is not competitive enough to get into dental school, train them for way less time than dentists, like instead of 8 to 10 years, how about 2? And then they are going to dump those people in the areas that they're supposedly underserved
Nice
and
word.
try to tell those people to serve population that otherwise has no access to dental care. So pretty much those that are in the worst shape are going to be treated by the least qualified people.
Wow.
Fantastic. Just go for it. And then, what we're going to see that it's going to fail. People are going to get angry. They're going to, of course, come to dentists, and dentists are going to probably jack up the prices, because no one is saying that those 2-year educated people are going to lower their prices. No.
It'll be the same price,
They're
but
going to,
yeah.
It's going to be the same price. They're just going to not have enough education.
So what's the average price for pulling teeth? I mean, it probably depends on the tooth and the scope of it, but what does it range from in most places, if you have to get a tooth pulled?
Mine was $800.
No.
Yes, it was in Colorado.
No, let her talk. What is it? Here?
No.
I know.
It really depends. It depends on what kind of tooth, how it is located. Is it impacted? Is it not impacted? Is it simple extraction? Is it surgical?
Okay,
extraction?
so let's just say a simple extraction. I'm driving to a point here is why I'm asking. A simple extraction, now somewhere back on one of your canine teeth, something like that. What am I looking at price-wise across the state if you had to just generalize? What would you expect to pay?
You just said the canine. Canine is probably the longest tooth, especially the top one.
Okay.
It's pretty difficult to extract the canine. I wouldn't recommend somebody with 2 years degree and little bit of exposure to dentistry attempt to extract the canine.
Okay, the easiest tooth in the mouth. What is the easiest tooth in the mouth to pull?
The easiest tooth in the mouth, it can range between probably...
Why does my mouth hurt?
Hang on.
I don't know. Yeah, about, I don't know, maybe just that procedure, depending on where you go, maybe between a couple of $100 to maybe $300, $400. I don't know.
Okay.
Depends on where you go.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to train myself for 2 years, and I've got an awesome set of tools in my garage.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
And I can just start yanking teeth right out of the garage
I cannot believe I'm hearing
and
this.
pull down a couple grand a week. Easy.
And the
you know?
reason why I can't believe it is because he's so bizarre that I will come home from the grocery store and there'll be like a line on my porch.
Said, son, be a dentist.
All the freaking hillbillies from like
That's right.
Pawtucket.
I grab all the Fall River people, whatever. Hey, come on
Well-
down. I'll hook you up.
No way.
Just yank
The
it right up.
catch is
Yeah.
that they're saying that those 2-year degree people, mid-level providers, they call them,
Right.
they are going to practice under the direct supervision of a dentist. So
Oh, I see.
you cannot just go and open your own little shop in the basement and start pulling teeth. You have to you have to have a dentist overseeing what is it that you're doing.
Oh.
So it makes no sense to me.
Oh, Seymour.
Do you know any dentists that are hard up for cash? They could just come and hang out for a while. I pay them some beers, and they could just watch me yank teeth out of people's heads.
There's some...
No, I don't think anybody's going to risk their license over that.
Well, if they just need to take a day off from all the stress.
License?
Yeah. Or maybe I could stand in for some
That is
dentists.
so horrible.
Like when they have to go to the golf course or something. I can just show up at their
It
place.
really is just horrible. So so what if we all agree that this is not going to happen. So we vote on this and
Yeah, okay. So honestly, I'm
because for real,
as you guys know, I'm terrified of the dentist. Not you, Nadia,
I know you're making jokes,
but it's one of my biggest honest scares of all things.
you have no idea. She doesn't know. Nadia doesn't know that I have like an altar that I'm like, thank you God for bringing Nadia.
You're the first person
into.
I've ever been comfortable with working on my mouth.
Yeah.
And so,
Thank you.
Yeah. And so I say all this stuff jokingly, but there's people out there going, yes, here's my shot. I'm going to get into this and start yanking teeth. Because, I mean, how bad, I'm thinking, being a layman, I'm like, okay, how bad could I really mess this up? If I yank a tooth, it's coming out anyway, one way or another. And,
Good thing that I have my degree and I have my training and I'm skilled to do that. And what really scares us as dentists who spent 4 years of training prior to entering dental school, and we were very competitive to be able to be accepted into dental school because only top of the top can get in. And then we had 4 years of medical training and dental practicing. And it took us 2 years to get to the clinic with actual patients in the dental school. The first 2 years, we were practicing every day on typodont teeth, on those plastic teeth that are attached to this rubber head that is attached to the chair, and you kind of sit and you drill those, and you make sure that you know what you're doing.
Right.
And then under direct supervision of our professors, we were allowed to touch a live patient. So I am scared. I'm mortified to imagine that there will be somebody who has considerably less training with considerably less academic competition to even get into school.
I picture like some guy named Manny with a needle nose pliers and an operation game for his training. Try not to make the guy buzz and that's it, I'm just saying.
It's true, though.
Some down on his luck contractor.
Well, listen. Okay, they had clinics. They had some of the clinics at Walmart, and I really didn't understand. Like when out west, they have clinics at the Walmart stores,
right?
The super Walmarts, and I was like, geez, Louise, like if I come to that point where I have to go, and you know what? I had no insurance, and I went to one of those places because it was the cheapest place around.
And it was either get the root canal or get the tooth yanked for you, and we opted for the tooth.
Oh no, that's another thing. I'm talking about the clinics inside the Walmarts.
Oh, right, yeah, inside
like the
there.
clinic thing. And I always thought, oh God,
Yeah.
But then when you're left with no insurance, what the heck are you going to do? And it was a $40 appointment, and then they wrote out a prescription for antibiotics. But I had no other choice.
Yeah,
I had no other choice. But guess what? It wasn't a tooth. It wasn't a part of me. They weren't extracting. It was just antibiotics. I mean, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I don't know.
And that's the thing is whether it's in finance, whether it's in, now in the medical profession, whatever, it seems like the people who have the least amount of, wherewithal are the ones that are taken advantage of the most. Like if you're down on your luck and you have bad credit, well, we're going to charge you 19% to get back up, or, in this case, you don't have insurance. You're going to go to the cheapest guy or wherever, and you're going to find these dentists, quote unquote dentists that are 2-year dentists.
Well, they'll only be there if you let it happen.
Well, that's just it. So what do we do? How do we thwart this legislation here in Massachusetts? Has it already started, or is it just they're still working it out?
They're still working it out. Call your senator and tell them that you actually want a doctor working on you and not somebody who is not qualified.
And then, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and then you can also post that to Facebook. You can share this with all your friends. And I mean, not necessarily just this show, but we should probably find that article and we can share it around. So guys, this is really important for our healthcare here.
Well, if no one knows, like I had no idea till you told me.
Oh, I know, right?
So if I don't know because I'm, off doing other things or not really paying attention, which a lot of people don't, then how the heck, how would I even know this existed or,
By the way, Lori Ruiz is watching up from Boston, by the way. She says hi to you. And Anna, you look beautiful. By the way, Anna, smile, courtesy of this woman right here, Dr. Nadia, by the way. So if you ever need anything done, I'm going to give you a free plug. Go see Nadia.
Aren't they cute? Look at
Northeast Ham. Yeah, in Cape Cod. No, I'm serious, man. I've never been more comfortable or more high in my life than when I've been in your chair. And it's been the best experience of my life.
This coming from a guy who can't have he's just like, oh.
Okay, I'm a total, all right, granted.
But you did well.
I'm a lightweight when it comes to things like marijuana and stuff like that. I can't do more than like 1 or 2 puffs, then I'm good.
He can't do much tequila. He can't.
No,
he's just
I used to drink a lot of tequila. I really did. When I was growing up, I was in the bars all the time, and it took like 5 or 6 shots just to get me buzzed. It did. What are you yawning about? So what I'm saying is I built up this high tolerance to all sorts of pain relief and everything. And so it took a lot to get me there to where I could be comfortable.
Tell us, Mad Max, how was it in the Badlands?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was awesome.
Was it?
All
right.
When I was back in Texas, you drink a lot of tequila to get that tough.
You know what? See?
Am I wrong?
Told you it would come around.
Oh, boy.
I told you.
You were in the Army. You've had tequila, haven't you, Nadia?
She wasn't in the Army. She was in the Air Force, wasn't she?
That is correct.
Which? Air Force?
I was in the Air Force, yes.
All right, so fine. You were drinking and flying and whatnot, weren't you?
Drinking and flying?
Of course not.
Who was drinking and flying?
Well, if you're in the air, if you're in any armed services, I'm sure you've had some tequila
no,
somewhere.
but they don't drink and fly. They
I didn't
can't.
say that.
No,
That's exactly what
no.
you said.
Okay, maybe I did, but
Okay.
Besides, remember, I was a dentist in the Air
my
Force,
stuff
not a person who flies, not a pilot.
okay. All right. Well, that's fine.
And then, don't you watch MASH? They were always drunk.
Now, you had to go through basic training and everything, though, didn't you, in the Air Force? Like, go through all the rigmarole that
Well,
everybody did, or no?
Yes, I did. I had to do high ropes course and crawl and roll and
Yeah.
all sorts of things. Yes.
So
I
when
did,
those,
but I didn't have to learn how to fly an aircraft.
okay, I know
no.
not everybody
That's
flies
right.
aircraft.
Manny with the wrench and the pliers in the basement didn't have to do all that.
But yeah, right. But everybody in the Air Force eventually has some tequila. I know this.
Oh my gosh, no! You don't have to have tequila to be in the Air Force. Not at all.
It's not a government prerequisite. I'm just saying, soldiers will hang
She
out and
doesn't
drink some
though.
drinks.
She's not a drinker.
Not at all. You drink something, don't you?
No.
Not
really.
while you're on the job. I'm not implying that. I'm saying just in general. I mean, if we've had like cocktails or
Why does
something.
this bother you? Do you have
It doesn't. I'm just saying it. I don't know. I shouldn't hammer the point
How
home.
do we
so
get
much.
on this subject?
I don't
anyway?
know. I don't know. I just misery loves company. I don't want to
Are
look
you
like a
miserable
lush.
now? Do you want
No.
me to get your drink?
Yes, I could use some.
Okay, let's get
Okay.
back into the subject.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh.
How to
Talking
find
about
out
dentist
how to do
versus-
this.
Okay, so
Drunky Drunkerson, come on.
So, and I don't even drink that much. Was
All
my point I was
right,
going to make.
enough.
I used to. Now back to that. You're right. Sorry, Anna.
Maybe that's why your teeth are rotted.
It could be because of all the coke I used to drink. So,
That's true.
now back to how to contact our senator and keep this bill from passing to where only 2-year dentists can be pulling people's teeth,
Oh, jeez.
which scares the shit out of me, honestly.
It scares a lot out of a lot of people. It's not supposed to happen. You should go to a doctor, not to a mid-level provider with only 2 years of degree.
I mean, what's next? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, in stirrups in somebody's basement. You know what I'm saying? Like
And think about it. We are not living on the moon or Mars. We
Not
live
yet.
in Massachusetts. We have 3 dental schools that produce approximately 400 new dentists every year,
Right.
which means that a lot of those dentists are staying in this area. So we definitely do not need another level of providers except for doctors. We have plenty of doctors around.
Right.
If you want to get dental care, call a dentist. There will be a dentist around somewhere nearby that will take new patients, that will have an appointment for you, even for an emergency, probably the same day. So if you
can't
live
stop
on Cape Cod, call me.
thinking.
Yeah, and by the way, Lori, who's watching our show, she's commenting on our wall. She says, first, she loves her Patron. That's good to know. Second of all, she wants to know where you are. She says, where is she? So, Dr. Nadia, we know you're on Cape Cod. Tell everybody exactly where they can find you. And I'm running the address up here so you can watch this later and pause it on your Facebook. But go ahead.
I am on Cape Cod. I'm on the outer Cape, which is the skinny part of Cape Cod.
The best part.
It's up there, the best part, yes. Close to the ocean and close to the bay.
Right.
In Eastham, and very easy to find. I'm right near Route 6. I'm at 55 Oak Road in North Eastham.
And I want to say this. If you want to go and see her this time of year, it's way easier to go because the Mid-Cape Highway isn't all jacked up with the stupid tourists.
Oh, but not only that, but it's such a nice time to go.
Yeah, like from here,
go.
from like, I don't know, like Plymouth or whatever to Eastham, you can get there in like 10 minutes. I mean, you can just fly because the Mid-Cape Highway is almost wide open.
Listen, I'll tell you.
I'm exaggerating,
First of all,
but it's
going to
not
the
bad.
dentist. Can I
Yeah.
tell you seriously?
Yeah.
You can back me up on this.
Yes.
Going to the dentist, first of all, is like, okay, I got to go to the dentist. And if you hate it, then you're like, oh man. But if you don't mind it, you're like, I'm going to the dentist, getting my stuff done. But when you go to her office, like we go to the dentist, we're like, okay, so we're going to the dentist.
Going on
today.
Cape, right?
Are you going to be able to eat after you get it done? Because
Oh, yeah,
I
we-
want to stop at the Krusty Parrot,
The Krusty Parrot.
and then I want to go to the Horny Crab and get like some chowder.
And he's
Yeah.
like, okay. So we try to like,
We'll make a day of it.
yeah, we make a day of like going to the dentist. It becomes like,
It's a thing.
foodie central.
It's wild.
But it's a great place to go. What can I say?
Yeah. So
Go
anyway,
to your dentist.
there's that.
Make it a great place.
So what's your
to go.
favorite? What's your favorite place to eat there on Cape whenever you're out and around these days?
Asking me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I like sushi, so I go for sushi a lot.
Oh, where? Because I love sushi too.
We have it on 6A, and it's between route exits 7, I think, and 8.
Okay.
And it's called Idaho Sushi. I love it.
I have to go there then. We'll go there next time.
I know.
Because
Okay.
you know, even if I have like a kind of a numb mouth, which I don't
what?
know.
Right
a
now?
A mum mouth.
That's great. Fantastic.
Then I can have sushi because that doesn't require a lot of heavy chewing and stuff. Just kind of gulp it, you know?
Okay, so I just put. Gosh, I can't believe you just said that.
Well, I'm just saying, like a dog, you know?
All right,
just,
so it's on the wall.
it's like, oh, you put her thing on the wall? Oh, the
Yep.
thing about the. Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
So there you go.
And we got to put the thing up about, getting the, writing your senator so that we don't have those new
Yep.
rules in effect.
So Lori,
The easiest way to do it, if you go to Mass Dental Society website,
Okay.
there will be a link on how to do it.
Very cool. Good to know.
okay, good. I
That's
will go
awesome.
there actually and find that.
That
awesome.
will work.
Yeah.
And I had something else. So what else you got going on? You got anything cool happening this weekend with you?
This weekend, I'm taking all of my staff to Caribbean for a week.
Oh,
Nice.
that is so nice.
Did I mention that I've been interning over at Nadia's place for a while?
He is the designated patient. He comes
right.
in and asks questions, uses their tissue.
I'm the comfort patient. I'm there to comfort the other patients.
He lays on the couch, lets people pet him, you know.
Well,
I haven't
to be
waxed his back in weeks.
What's that, Nadia?
To be completely honest, we have a dental conference that's going to be at the Caribbean, but I extended an invitation to family members. So we are combining our continuing education with
cool.
vacation, and the entire
Nice.
office is going, and I am sponsoring it.
That
That's
sounds
so nice.
That sounds like a wonderful tax write-off. That's fantastic.
I love it. I love the idea. I think that's
No,
great.
it's cool. I'm not even joking. That's
this time
great.
of year.
So scientists, maybe you can hang with us for a second, but scientists figured out 8 reasons why kissing is good for your health.
Oh boy, here we go. I thought it was bad for your health.
No, it's actually good for your health. They're saying, the scientists now are
So
saying
confused.
it's good for your teeth.
I thought it was bad for your teeth.
That kissing increases saliva flow, which keeps the mouth and teeth and gums healthy by removing food particles. Now, I don't know if you want to be doing that while you're kissing, but your thoughts on that, Nadia, about the kissing being good for your teeth?
Sure, if it produces more salivary flow, of course it will be. However, if you have never brushed your teeth and your mouth is full of gunk, what's going to happen, you're going to pass on your spirochetes to whomever it is that you're kissing.
I knew you would
Whether
say
it-
that. And the scientists rebut that with, it gives your immune system a boost because there's more than 700 types of bacteria in your mouth, which I know you already know because you're a qualified
Oh,
dentist.
please! I'm never going to kiss anybody again. Please
So
just
whenever
stop.
you kiss and you exchange saliva, it can introduce the body to new bacteria, which will boost your immune system. Huh?
Uh-huh.
What do you think? Are you buying
Sure.
that? Are you
No,
down
I'm
with it?
not.
No?
No, I'm not buying that.
What about kissing lowering your anxiety? They also claim it lowers the
That
anxiety.
I believe.
It lessens allergic reactions.
But not now. Now that I know about all the bacteria
You'll
and
be
that it's
more-
going to cause, I'm going to
more
be
anxious about it?
now. Yeah, now I'm just.
It
gonna be like,
delays signs of aging, according to the scientists,
how?
because it increases the blood flow to the face.
face?
I got this list going on
What's
today.
the matter with you?
I don't know. It's like this Pavlovian thing to being at the dentist. Like I have fat mouth
Listen,
syndrome.
while she was talking, my
I'm
teeth
sorry,
were
but
clenching.
how much do you need to suck on somebody's face in order to increase the blood flow to that area?
Well, it also can increase blood flows to other areas depending on where
I
you
guess you can
kiss.
get one of those things. Like,
Oh boy.
I'm just saying. No, this is scientific.
you know those
This
things
is
that girls
science.
are using that are like puncturing their lips because they're idiots and they don't they don't realize you're not supposed to do that. Those suction cup things. Did you know what this is, Nadia?
To make their lips bigger?
Oh, yeah.
They
It's
put it
horrible.
like they put it like on their face, and then
Awful.
basically it's like when we were kids and we would put like juice bottles. Do you remember the juice bottles? We'd put it on our face and it would
Right.
get stuck on your lips, and you're like, oh, and you get like a hickey. But so these girls are doing that, and of course, what happens is you can't keep doing that, man. It like bursts all the
Blood
the
vessels.
capillaries inside
Well,
your
yeah,
lip.
right.
And so,
Yeah.
so all I can think of is, does that mean that doing that will decrease, your aging if you're doing something like that? Because that's the same type of motion as like
Your face will look young, but your lips will be old. Just your lips. Just your lips will be really old. And they're also saying
They'll be hanging.
it burns calories and increases sex drive, but the other things are the main
burns
thing.
calories.
Yeah, 1 to 2 calories a minute when you're kissing.
1 to 2 calories.
If you use your tongue, it can burn up to 26 calories a minute, according to scientists. Now, I don't know how many scientists kiss a lot of people. But apparently they run the studies on other people.
Scientists did this so they can get kissed, I think is what it is.
That's exactly it. Hey, we're running the scientific study. If you'd like to come on over, I got to run some,
But then again, your dad was kind of like, he was a Casanova.
My father was a scientist, true story. And
so maybe.
He might have. Maybe. I don't know. So anyway, so there's that.
Did you know about his dad, Nadia?
No.
I should send you a link to some of his studies. He's a really interesting man. He's been written up in New England Journal of Medicine about, I think, 14 times.
Yeah, a few times.
And what happened? And you're talking about some study about some suction cups on the lip?
You know what? I myself have asked this question during my 20-year marriage after knowing my magnificent father-in-law and all that he was capable of. But,
comedy is a sign of genius. I got to say that right now.
And also my mother-in-law, who is like incredibly
She's a computer programmer. She
She's
writes code.
Super code woman galore.
Right.
So
again, it takes genius to write good comedy. Look at these jokes just don't write themselves, folks. Okay?
I know. And look at all of those calories you're burning.
Yes. Thank you. I know you're being facetious with me. That's okay.
Oh, do you? You know that? She's doing that?
It's okay.
Good.
I can take it. It's fine.
All right, just checking.
It's fine.
Just checking. Well, because you're a different type, so we just want to know.
What do you mean
I'm
a different type? What is that?
Foolish Men and the Women Who Love Them, tomorrow on David and Anna.
Okay. Hey, do you want to play a game that we actually play on our show sometimes called Guess the Crime based on the mugshot?
It's my favorite because I'm demented and there's a place in hell for me. I know there is. But come on, let's just I bring up a face. Take Nadia's beautiful face off of it. We don't want to think she's
No, this has nothing to do with Nadia at this point.
Okay.
But you're welcome to hang on with us and guess what the crime is.
Or you can go if your husband is like looking at you going, come on, Nadia, come on, I'm making another dessert.
Based upon the mugshot.
He was, and I ran away to another room.
See. Is he making dessert?
No, he's making dinner.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
such a good guy.
This won't take long. If you want to hang out with us, you can. But if you have to go, I understand. What I do is I post I post a mugshot up on our wall here, up on the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and post it now so people can see it before I start
it's a girl.
talking about it. Yeah, it's a beautiful young girl.
I don't like seeing these. I'm a mother. You know what disappoints me?
She's 19 years old.
Oh, geez.
So she is legally an adult.
Oh, no. I don't like it when you do this.
Guess what this girl did based upon the mugshot?
She stole something.
That's a good guess, but it's wrong.
She's 19 years old. She's
19. In fact, let me make that picture bigger for everybody to see.
She's so cute.
Okay.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's
Look
a gorgeous
at that
girl.
face.
Yeah, she's really cute.
Wow.
And you guys can guess by chiming in on our wall too. You can.
She didn't steal.
She did not steal. Stealing is not what she got arrested for.
Oh,
okay.
goodness.
And this happened in Panama City Beach,
no,
Florida.
No.
That's where we used to live
we
for a while.
lived there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Panama City Beach. Okay. If she's 19 and she didn't steal anything, it's going to be public nudity or indecent exposure, or she did the walk of shame across that crazy road that we used to go and see all the girls walking.
Right.
In walk of shame, they used to migrate.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, Joy says her lips look puffy. Public sex is what she's saying. Our daughter is online watching, and she says trespassing or slapped a jerk. That's what she has to say.
Assault.
Assaulting somebody.
Yes, slapping a jerk is assault, and she knows that because when Mommy talks about slapping all the gentlemen that Mommy doesn't like, Mommy says she can't, honey, because that's assault.
Right.
And then she says, okay, Mommy, then don't do that. And I said, that's why Mommy's in therapy.
All right, Lori, you want to take a guess on what she might have done? What might this beautiful girl have done to land herself in jail?
Come on, East Side, give it to me, girl.
By the way, her bond was $40,000.
Holy. That changes everything.
$40,000 bond.
Changes everything.
Yeah, I just thought so. It's not just some little misdemeanor thing.
In Panama City, what the hell did you do?
She cut something off of someone. I don't know.
In Panama City, there ain't nothing going on. What did she do in the casino?
Oh my God!
I can't even imagine. I just can't even imagine. Panama City. Did she go into Ripley's Believe It or Not and, like, I don't know, ride the Titanic thing that they have there?
All right, so this 19-year-old girl in Florida down there in Panama City, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys off the hook here. She pulled several knives from her bra and attacked her ex-boyfriend.
So I was right.
She was trespassing on her boyfriend's property earlier in the day.
Isabel was right.
She was, and then returned later that night with knives hidden in her bra.
Dang, girl.
And she pulls him out and starts arguing with the guy, and he had several lacerations in defense, but nothing critical or life-threatening. And she swung at him, and and he was able to get away and run to the neighbor's house. To which she, at some point, lost her knives and picked up a screwdriver and armed herself with a screwdriver and went after him with the screwdriver.
What'd he do to her?
Well, he scorned her somehow.
He sure did.
And so now she faces charges of trespassing, aggravated assault, armed burglary, aggravated battery, and she's got a $40,000 bond.
Oh, so everybody won on this one.
Yeah, she's the trifecta. She's a bingo card all filled up.
Unlike the Megabucks or whatever it was last night, Powerball, Indiana won it.
I thought it was Louisiana.
Nope, Indiana.
Was it Indiana?
Yeah, because I started crying. I'm like, every state I've lived in, somebody's won. And I've been gone. But anyway, yeah, it was Indiana. Right. And it was only one person. And you know what? It ticked right after it went up.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be, what was it? The total was, and it went up 35,000 more.
35 million more.
Like right before. Oh, yeah. Please don't
430
rub it in
million?
even more.
Yeah. So
those words.
Anyway.
So yeah. So there you go.
All
so
right.
she is a little
yeah, she's a little
dragon.
She's got you don't want to make her angry. So there's that.
Can I pitch in?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, babe.
Okay, I'm going to be really boring, but I'm going to say no boy is ever worth it.
No.
Save yourself. Stay away from boys. She just ruined her life for what?
Yeah, I know, right?
Some kind of boy.
In Panama City Beach.
Boys?
I know, right?
See, my daughter's all about my daughter's watching and she's going, Panama City Beach?
Right?
She knows like what could happen, because she saw it firsthand.
Oh, I know, it's crazy.
There's nothing worth that much. I mean, there really isn't.
Oh, by the way,
Walk away.
Speaking of guys that aren't worth it, there's this chick that recently got divorced, and she had her original wedding photographer take pictures of her as she did like a dress burning ceremony when she got divorced.
Okay.
If you see the picture there, she is with the oil can or the gas can.
Gas can, yeah.
And then when she burned it, she just stood there in the river, drank her bottle of wine, and watched her dress burn.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the original wedding photographer actually took the pictures.
Really?
Of to close that final chapter in her book, and she said it was the most like freeing moment ever when she watched her dress burn and knowing the divorce was final. So there's that as well.
Did she know that there are psychiatrists there for that?
That's I guess
go to a
that's
therapist.
That's good, right? I mean, if it makes you feel good.
I'll say this. I know some women can carry an awful lot of angst with them, and if it takes a ceremonial burning of something to kind of get it all out and close the door, maybe that is as good as therapy.
Yeah, well, I agree.
And a bottle of wine standing in the river in your underwear. I'm just saying that.
Right? See, I mean, for us, I could never do anything. Well, first of all, I mean, I'm not planning a divorce, thank God. But even if I did, our photographer got so drunk that he gave up the ghost 2 years later. He's not even
he's dead, or he quit. Oh.
Well, no, they got divorced and then he
he quit doing
photography.
Oh, yeah.
Lost all my pictures.
Yeah. You also have to have a lot of times in your hands to organize all of this, to actually execute it all. It's way too much work for me.
Look at her. She's like, no way, man. He's gone. All right, next.
Right?
What do I have an appointment at 2:00? Do I have a date? Can I fit him in?
Right.
That's right. No. I mean, come on now. But you know what? The dress, see, that's a mistake. That was a really nice dress. I would have been all over eBay.
That's one thing is you could have sold it.
Exactly.
You could have sold it and paid yourself maybe a weekend in Bermuda or something. Or
done something nice
Buy
for someone else.
A case of wine.
A case of wine.
Ah, there you go.
See? Nadia's thinking. You should be a doctor of some kind. You're so smart.
You're so smart. All right, go have dinner with your beautiful husband who's waiting on you.
Thank you. Thanks. Great talking to you.
You're such a
guys.
love. Thank you
too,
so much.
And we got to talk about me coming in again because I don't know what I have to do next.
No, you need to call and you
I
need
did
to
call
keep
and
your stuff together.
I called and they said they're going to check with her to see what's next on the docket.
All right,
me
well she'll check the
with all my teefers
because you need to.
I know. I'm going to go.
Don't you try to get away from it.
Nadia, when we talked last, am I trying to wriggle out of anything?
He has to turn into the Departed all of a sudden with his hand gestures.
No.
See?
Okay,
Lottie
good.
called you today and she tried to make you an appointment, but somehow you guys did not get connected. But that's okay. There's always tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk tomorrow.
You know
That'll
what?
be fine.
It's his phone. I'm telling you right
my
now.
phone's been doing weird
he missed
stuff.
3 calls today.
I think it's haunted. I don't know. Something's up with my phone.
All right.
Okay,
yes,
Nadia.
it's haunted. It couldn't be you.
No, it can't be. All right, take care. Thanks for being on tonight. It was awesome talking to you again.
Bye.
Okay, so if you get a chance, go see Dr. Nadia out there on Cape Cod. She's really
She's awesome.
she's a peach. You know,
is.
she's great. Okay, so I got a crazy crime for you. Also, another thing that happened just recently.
All right, what is it?
Okay, so these guys got busted. Where's the picture I have here?
So you guessed.
Yeah, our daughter guessed correctly. Yeah, it did. Trespassing and
Panama City Beach
and slapping a jerk.
Right on.
So these guys in Arizona got busted for stuffing 100 pounds of marijuana inside hollowed out firewood.
What? Where?
Yeah, customs officers in Arizona, they pulled these guys over, and they found this in the back of the truck. They found firewood, but it had been hollowed out. And they stuffed like all the pot inside the firewood.
Right.
Right.
Okay. To try to maybe gets the scent down because you got the wood around it and it's good hiding.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
And it, it's also something that,
okay, we lived in Arizona. We lived in Phoenix and Tucson. How many times you see them trucking firewood across the border? Hey, firewood delivery coming up from Mexico. I mean, that's just not something you bring across the border as firewood.
Well, I do have to tell you though, when we went up to like Mount Lemmon a couple of times, like some of the Hispanic folks would put like snow on top of their truck, and who like delivers snow to Tucson? I mean,
snow's a hard commodity to come
by. And some firewood, it's really good mesquite. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Barbecue is big, man.
No.
So like, I have this brother-in-law. He has this barbecue place. Open up your trunk. No, you got to understand. Right?
Are you saying they sell the firewood for
barbecue,
for flame flame barbecue
for oven?
Well, I'm thinking in terms of like fireplaces and keeping yourself warm. A, no one needs it down there, and B, there's not like forests on the northern end of Mexico to truck across the border. It's a dumb. It's a stupid idea. It's what you get. $53,000 worth of weed.
What if they're making crafts of some sort, and that's the kind of what they need?
I'm pulling every Mexican over full of firewood that I can in hopes of finding their pot.
I make those little Mexican men that go in the truck stops.
That's better.
See?
Do something we will expect to come out of Mexico.
They have those. They have the little guys that are smoking the pipes.
Smoking your piñatas over full of weed. Something we'll expect to see coming out of Mexico. Yes,
people are going to look inside
cliche.
Piñatas.
Well, for candy, but not the weed. Haven't you seen Cheech and Chong? Come bring it across on your ice cream truck.
Everyone has seen Cheech and Chong. My point. Never mind.
Just firewood's a bad move.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, it's not the go-to for smuggling your weed, is all I'm saying.
No, it's true. Cans of beans? Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Cans of beans?
Yes, because we love them. You can't get enough.
Terribly racist.
How am I racist? A bean? Oh, gosh. What's the matter with you? I'm Portuguese. How can I be racist? It doesn't make any sense. We have beans? It's just beans.
You can send all your hate messages to Anna.
No, because they know where I'm at. Navy, garbanzo, frijoles. What's wrong with you? Pretty soon we won't have any. And you know what? That's okay, because I know how to make stuff.
I can't take you anywhere.
Well, take me where?
Never mind.
Oh, my God. I'm just saying you can make a delivery to the store in L.A. or something. You're thinking in a different way.
Well, you're the one that said beans.
Well, don't be all white.
Bring cans of beans? Okay, fine. What else?
How is that bad?
How's what bad?
You're the one making it bad.
I'm not making it bad. I just laughed.
How am I going to make 7-layer dip if I don't have them?
Again, you just keep digging the hole deeper and deeper. Like that's all they eat down there.
No, but it would be better than firewood.
Yes, it would be.
It would be a better excuse, don't you think?
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that.
Am I wrong? I mean, seriously, folks. Really? Mexican food over, what was it? Wood? Not a real big brainer here.
Okay.
You don't eat Mexican food, so it's nothing to you.
No, I get it. I understand. Are we good? Are we good with that?
Beans.
Are we done with that?
I love it.
Okay. Very nice. Oh, hey, a cop did something really stupid. Actually did something I did once before.
A cop did something you did once before?
Yeah, this cop was in a big hurry, and he pulls away from the gas station there with the gas hose still in the tank.
Yes.
And it separated itself. And so it did the whole quick release thing.
I remember that. I remember it fondly. It was in Tucson.
We were in Tucson when
Arizona.
I drove away with the hose still in the gas filler cap.
Or somehow I'm racist for liking beans. I don't understand.
I didn't say you're racist.
Conversation went in a weird direction.
Okay. All right, it's going to do it for us tonight. Pretty much out of material now.
Guess what we're having for dinner?
We have beans? So we're having we had Chick-fil-A tonight.
So I didn't. I didn't have any.
We had our Chick-fil-A and we got the Chick-fil-A cows.
Does she have a name? Oh, her name is no, forget it. I'm not gonna tell you what
our daughter named the Chick-fil-A cow Guadalupe. It's affectionate. It's good. Eat more chicken. Here.
She loves it. Look at that.
Take him out of the thing there. You make him blur.
All right. Awesome. All right. Have a good night.
All right, guys. Take care. We will see you tomorrow night. We're back on tomorrow night at 7 or no? We got other things going on.
Si, señora quiere.
Oh, because your parents are going to be over here tomorrow night.
Yes, they're coming over and they're going to look at the show.
Okay. You know what? All right. Seriously, tomorrow night we're going to be in for a treat. Here's what I'm going to do tomorrow night.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to rig another camera.
Okay.
It'll be the Portuguese parents' camera.
Okay.
And we'll cut to them every time.
The
we
vocam.
The vocam.
Okay.
So every time we cut to them where we have a joke, we'll cut to them and see them just dead faced, not laughing. You think that's funny? It's not funny.
She might laugh. She might.
No, they won't.
She'll have her can of beans. She'll just be sitting there.
Anyway, we'll set up the vocam.
No, I mean, come on now.
Do we do the vocam or not?
You're saying, here's the thing, but you know what she wants to have tomorrow night? She's like, we're going to fry fish. I'm like, Mom, well, I'm not really no fry the fish. I'm like, well, it's just no fry fish. I'm like, well, it's one of these things where you don't want to fry the fish. I'm like, well, it's stinky. I'm like, well, it's not because it's stinky. It's just I don't have much time.
Right.
Okay, we buy the fish already chippies. I'm like, okay, we do the fish and chippies. So we're doing fish and chippies tomorrow night with Mom and stepdad. So we'll be doing fish and chippies, and then we'll watch the show after that.
But we're gonna set up the vocam, yeah?
Yeah, the vocam.
That'll be good.
Oh yeah, she'll be with it.
Yeah, well,
she might even talk because she might be in that mood. If she's Grandma from the Chevy Chase
movie. We'll set
movie.
up a microphone on them.
Yep.
We get them going on stuff.
We'll see. If I get a box with dripping Jello from it, we'll see.
Okay. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. We'll have the vocam set up.
Okay, we're going to be right here, okay?
And we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow night. So join us tomorrow night, Friday night, right here, 7 p.m. It's Dave and
Anna
live. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.